name is Crystal, and I have been practicing for 20 years in Kensington Market as a spiritual holistic healer. I bless this place, and I bless this space. I started out doing this since I was 10 years old, and I had a really successful career by the time I was 16. I cast out any spirits, any negativity that doesn't belong here. Whatever is of God, I cast it out. My grandmother was a huge influence in my practice, in my life, in my career, in everything that I am. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful that I had her in my life. She saved my life. I want to cry. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be who I am today. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the mother I am today. I wouldn't be the woman I am today. So she saved my life.
That's really beautiful. Yeah.
My grandmother was a high priestess, and she had been practicing all her life, her mother before her, and her mother before her. I was raised by my grandma. I was really small. I was about 3 or 4 years old that I could recall. People who had passed, people who I didn't know, kept appearing in my dreams. And I was really afraid of it. And I went to my grandma. She said, "Crystal, don't worry. You're starting to see the spirits. It's a good thing." I said, "Mom, but I'm afraid." She said, "Don't be afraid of the dead. Be afraid of the living." Ever since then, she started conditioning me because she saw that I had this gift, and she knew how it could affect me either in a negative way or in a positive way, depending on how it was nurtured. And I guess it was a part of me, and I couldn't really escape it, even if I wanted to. Yeah, I've been teaching my daughter and helping my daughter ever since I've seen her developing her gift as well. My daughters have experienced the gift. My Samantha was very, very young. She was maybe 2 years old. And I guess that's how we first get it, is we see spirits. Because she was there in my grandma's house again, and we were hanging out, and she just kept staring at this one corner, and she wouldn't stop staring. And we asked her what it was that she was seeing, and she's like, "Mama, there's a woman there holding a dog." We're like, "Sam, there's nothing there, there's nothing there." She's like, "No, Mom, I see it," but she was a baby, right? Why would a baby make that up? The next night, my grandmother heard sounds, heard stuff walking around, and she got up to check to see what it was. Lo and behold, she seen the woman, and there was a dog there, but it wasn't his whole body. It was just his head. There was another incident with with one of my best friends. Her daughters were visiting their father, and my daughter knows her daughters. And when my friend came over, she said, "Where's your daughters?" There's twins. It's twin girls. And she said, "They're with their father." She said, "Well, did you check?" My Samantha saying, "Well, did you check on them?" She's like, "Why? I just talked to them." She's like, "No, something's wrong with the little one. The little one's not drinking her bottle, and she doesn't feel well." She was like 4, right? I'm like, "Steph, maybe you should call and check just to make sure." She calls. Lo and behold, the little one's not feeling well, and she's not drinking her bottle. So exactly what Sam said. It's hard to be sensitive. It's hard to be able to see things that no one else can see. It makes you feel like you're crazy sometimes, and you don't know if you're right, if you're wrong. So having me in her life who's been through it, I could explain it to her a lot better, and I could help her through her life so that she doesn't feel like the outsider. My daughter did go to school for a while, and she was not able to concentrate. There's so much just negativity that's all over the place, and my daughter is so sensitive to those things that it was best for her for me to kind of pull her out for a little while, let her be homeschooled. But if she wants to go back in a school setting once she is more comfortable in her skin, then I give her full permission to. The role of a psychic in society. A mother has many roles, a woman has many roles, a psychic has many roles. I feel like the role of a psychic is like a dentist. I'm going to put down these cards for you. And as I lay down these cards, I want you to speak your full name, as well as your date of birth, and what it is that you wish to hear today. Like,
Right.
everybody needs to get their teeth fixed and have a little cleaning every now and then. Everybody should go have a little check and see if they're right on track, you know? And if there is something that's not going so well, then why not go to someone who can maybe advise you or help you to a better life? So a psychic to me is just someone who is open and spiritually aware. If I wasn't doing this specifically, maybe I'd be doing like self-help or writing books about the path of life or something like this, because it's a part of me. Like, I always wanted to fight for people and do something good for people. So if I wasn't doing this, I'd still be in the field of helping people. We welcome light and we welcome love. Amen.